Figured I'd show a couple of the spots that I'm stopping at in case any of you guys are ever in the area and you want to come down and check it out or take a little hike. Some pretty interesting places. I mean, it's a nice place. Don't get me wrong. It's just I don't understand why it's so locked down. I mean, I could see if it was still COVID. Well, not even that really, but you know how they locked everything down during the pandemic. But so visitor center hours Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 11 to 3. Okay, so that's just to go to the visiting center, which is a big house. I should have videoed it. What is this? Refuge is closed on the following days. Whitetail deer management. 2-2. Okay. So I don't have to worry about that no more this year. Maintain social. Okay. Anyway. Alright. I'm going to walk in this. They're calling this a wildlife trail. I'm going to walk in and see what I'll take my time. Watch out for ticks. It's been a mild winter. Speaking of ticks, when I had my son down, we went on my property. He had a tick on his arm the day we had the snake. So we had a double whammy. Pretty nice trail. Nice and open. I see some structures. I'm seeing some things already. Not even in 50 feet, 60 yards maybe. That's a little bit more than 50 feet, but anyway. These vines, man, good Lord. Me and vines. Wait till you see this up here. Now you tell me how this got like this. I'll show you. 1 second. First we'll start from here. The whole tree's ripped out of the ground. And it's complete between that crotch of that tree. I just noticed it walking up. I'm willing to bet if I walk over here, I guarantee you that tree doesn't even belong here. Let me see. Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Here's the bottom of one side of the trunk. And then you can see, well, no, you can't see. Hold on. See the split? Okay, so I was wrong. Okay. Wow. Man, that is a big double poplar. Oh my goodness. Yes, I'm wrong. A lot. I know nothing about this subject. I'm seeing a couple things on the ground. I'm not seeing anything really suspect yet, besides what I thought that tree was in the beginning. But the woods are, you know, for the most part they're open woods, but yet there's a lot of foliage that's dead. But I mean, there's a lot going on here. Small stuff, foliage, whatever you want to call it. Now, it's really interesting. I mean, I know wetlands trees are known to come up from the base because they lose their strength from wet ground or it's too much rain. I get that. And really, that's all it's here is trees from the trunk up just fell over. You know, I'm not seeing anything snapped yet. Man, there's some tall trees in here, over 200 foot. I never expected that. I didn't think that would be like that around here, especially down next to the bay like this. Talking about wetlands, taller the tree, the greater the risk of it falling over due to the wet ground. So these trees being this old and lasting this long, the ones that are still standing, it's amazing. But it's loaded with poplars, some hickories. I'm not seeing, I don't see any cherries yet. Okay, here we go. We're getting into something now. A little bit. There's some marshy areas. I don't know how it is for you guys when I zoom close and walk, so if it's something that I'm doing wrong, please let me know and I'll change it back. I think I'm gonna go tonight and get the newest iPhone. I like iPhones, I always have. The biggest or whatever, the best one they got. I noticed that they have really good zooming capabilities. Better than what I have. This is like a 13 Pro something, I don't know. But I want the, whatever's out, the latest. I want that. And if you guys know of anything better than that, if you would, please, would you share that? Would you leave a comment and tell me what you think's the best phone out right now? And I don't care what it costs. I just want it. I need it. And I don't care about the phone part of it. I just want it because of the camera, the video capabilities and zooming capabilities. I sure do ask a lot of you guys, but I rely on you a lot. Without you guys, I wouldn't be out here doing this at this level. You guys hit that subscribe, like, and share for me. Appreciate it. There's a break without the whole stump being, and that's a pine too. Wow. Pines are relatively pretty strong. They're real strong. Man, that's a huge white oak. Oh my goodness. See, these videos don't do them any justice. That is a mistake. It doesn't stop. It just keeps going and going. It's a monster. That's probably got 10 cords of wood in it or better. Man. And here's there's something going on here. I'm gonna say it is. It's just my judgment. Look at that. Like, what hit that? What mashed that against that tree? Did somebody smack that, or I don't see anything around? That's strange. I'm noticing 1, 2, possibly three. There's 3 tree breaks right here in this general area off trail. There. Looks like an oak. Looks like a young white oak. Could be a red oak. That pine back there, which I'm gonna say that that's a nest, possibly they're using it for nesting. I'm gonna go around the path around the front of it here and see what we come up with. And birds were just going crazy over here in front of me where these marsh reeds are right in front. And now they just picked back up, but they got real quiet for a second. I'm starting to like this place already. So, what is that? So there's 2 ways to this. I could go this way or I could go this way. And I feel like this was done to cut this trail off. See, it says area beyond this point closed. Like, are they afraid somebody's gonna get hurt? It's already down. Or are they worried about somebody walking on it? So there's 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 trees down in this general area, and it's all cutting this path off. So I'm gonna go out around this way. It looks like that's what everybody else is doing. This is pretty interesting, how that's from there down. It's not that old. Yeah, this part's dead, but it still has some green left in it. And I smell perfume. I smell perfume big time. That's weird. I feel like there's a female standing right beside me that just literally just got out of the shower and got ready to go out or something. You know what I'm saying? Wow, it's still hitting me. Wow. It's not mint. It's not nothing natural. It's actual something man-made. Man, look at these white oaks. Sorry guys, I love looking at the trees and stuff. It piques my interest. I'm just interested to see how far this trail goes and where does it go? Does it go all the way down to the river, or because I'm on the back side of the bay. I'm on the opposite side of the land where we just were earlier, where I had the deer get up, and I found the antler. I'm thinking that I could be wrong, but I think the Chester River is on the other side. I can't remember. I'm gonna get in here, up in here a little bit, and I'm gonna start zooming around. I'm gonna start now, but here's another down tree from the base, and it's right on the edge of that marsh. But it's a perfect place for them to have a nest, a place to hide out for, like, to, you know, hunt or whatever they do to the deer. And I see some white down there. Is it trash or? All right, where does this path go? Looks like it goes 2 ways. I'm not seeing too much sign on the ground, glyphs or their language. Of course, I'm so focused around me. These woods really opened up. So let me show you. These woods really opened up. Like you can see, I can see probably a good 75 yards all the way around me, maybe 100. If I was hunting, this would be the perfect place for shooting lanes, but I don't think like that. I was just giving you a reference. Man, this is nice back here. I like it. Peaceful. No bad vibes. I shouldn't have said anything. See, I knew that trail went that way too. I saw where it kind of ended, but then started back up on the other side of a tree. Ooh, I smell a fox. See, I had to open my big mouth. And what I generally associate that smell with is them. And that could vary from anything, really, when I say them. Woodpecker. Let me show you guys something here. There's a snap or a bend. That's the only thing about with me coming to a new location. I get zoned out to where I forget to pay attention to zooming and taking my time, because I get so locked in on everything around me My head is literally on a swivel the whole time I'm walking around. And only because I'm not familiar with the area. And that is weird. Why would somebody do that? They left their dog, I guess it's dog doo-doo there. Wow. I'm trying to remember, is there a trash? It should be a trash can out. I guess I'll grab that on the way out. People never seem to amaze me. Some people. Perfect spot for a blind. Ooh. What was that? I know you guys heard that. I know that could be heard. I'll be quiet. I hear somebody talking. So it goes all the way down to the marsh. Okay. Man, that's a nice little blind. Big blind. I don't know if it loops around or what it does. I don't know what that was that took off, but could have been a small deer maybe. Man, I don't. This is what, now, here you go. This is what amazes me, because I know quite a bit about trees. Look at that that tree is for me, round, and it just snapped right off. It's not snapped off, it's, you get it. There goes that smell, perfume again. What am I getting a whiff of? Sorry, guys. It stops me right in my tracks every time. There it is again. I am smelling perfume. Sorry. Man, me and this camera. Wow, man, that is huge. And that's an oak. That is a big oak. Wow. It's an old oak. I could see if it was uprooted from the trunk, but no. Something with force took that tree down. This is what I always call fencing, where they fence up, where you can't get, they just, and if you see back further, it's even back further. And a lot of times when I find it like this, they box in an area, and you'd have a hell of a time getting in there. I mean, they do such a good job of keeping whatever they want out. And what I mean by they, forest people, forest beings. I'm guessing that this comes all the way back around to my truck on the opposite end of the woods. I don't know. I don't care, but I'm just trying to figure out the layout of this place. Here's another break. Where's that? Lost sight of it. Right there. It's a small one, but it's what I call a directional marker. It's either marking this trail or marking where there's water laying. Who knows? All right. Now over here, I'm getting a different feel, and I'm seeing markers back in the back there, greenish blue. Let me see if I can. That's it. I'm zoomed. The woods, they seem to get a little darker. I'm seeing more shadows off of things. Maybe it's just the way the sun's directed. It's getting thicker on this side too. Yeah. I don't know what to say to that. Give this arm a rest. What is this about? Deer and squirrels, a delicate balance. Huh. Yeah. Oh wow, here we go. Here's an arch. Here's a break, and that's not a very old break. It's probably a couple months old, possibly. It's just starting to turn dark. Another break, small break down below. Pretty cool. Another break. There's a lot going on right here. I knew it. Everything changed, even the feel, the vibes when I come around that bend. Yep. Which I was, it makes sense because it's back further from the parking lot, and, which they'll come, they hang out right up by the parking lot. I mean, I'm not meaning that has anything to do with it. I don't know what I'm seeing back here. Boy, that tree's been manipulated. Look how that's been wrapped and back down to the ground. Pretty cool. Look at these arches. I told you I like this place. Look at that snap. Look how high that snap is. Nothing around it is broken off or did that to it that fell that I'm aware of. I don't see it. And that's a small cherry that comes down from there, comes up. Sorry if I'm moving fast. Lays up on that arch, continues across. Yeah. Let's see. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on right here. A lot of broken things. A lot of broken trees, limbs. It's definitely different over here. Definitely different. There's a couple snaps. You guys see anything? You want to feel free to timestamp it, and we'll talk about it. Put it in the comments. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe, like, and share. I greatly appreciate it. Man, there's a lot going on here. I don't know what to think. There's a break right there. Right there. Coming in. Everything that's either broke or manipulated, it's tied in to something. I don't know how to explain it any better than that. Look back there. There is a lot going on right here in this corner. I probably should go back a little bit and just sit here and paint for a minute. Wait a minute, guys. I just saw movement. Just give me 1 second. I can't tell. Oh, it's turtle dove. Never mind. Look at this stump right here in front of me. See that? See, it looks like eyes. Right over that break. Right behind that break. Right there. There's a lot going on here. Sorry for whispering. Man, I get really involved. My apologies. I'm hearing walking, but I did hear somebody talking, so it could be somebody behind me on trail coming around behind me. I don't know. I did hear somebody talking though, which I don't care where I'm at. I hear it all the time. Man, I'd like to go off trail right there and go up in there where that break is. Right there. It looks super green to me in that one area, and that's where I thought I seen movement, but I'm saying it was a turtle dove. Only because I seen it get up right after I said it. You know one thing, I'm getting hungry now. I might stop somewhere on the way out of here. Sorry guys. I'm trying to find some lanes where I want to do some zooming, but it's so thick over here. It's so much thicker over here than the other where I came in at. Okay, now I got a break on this side. I'll show you here in a second. Right there. Nice cherries. A whole group of them. And there's some big trees back there. Some old trees. Well, I haven't seen an X. Not that I went anywhere off trail, but here's a break. It's actually like a twist. But the reason why I say that is because normally that's one of the first things I always find going into a new place is an X. And I don't purposely go searching for X's. It's just I always stumble upon an X before anything. Sorry. I keep hearing something fly. Every time I walk, it walks. As soon as I stop, it stops. And it's coming from over here, but it's so thick. It's like it's tailing me or it's just beside. Man, there's so much going on in here. I don't know where to look first. Somebody's pulled in. Good, I'm almost out of here. I don't need to be in anybody's way. It looks like it's more of a dog trail to me than a wildlife trail. I mean, I don't know the difference other than the fact that I've noticed that there are, since I've been down here today, I've noticed that there's 3 or 4 trails, and that's all I seen was people walking dogs. And then when you get back to the hunting areas, like where I found the deer shed, deer antler. There was nobody. And I don't know if it's because it was all the way back or what. I don't know. Don't know what to say to that. Oh man, that's a big, let me see, is that a bright? I can't see because of the sun. God, that thing is bright. Look at that. It comes down, goes all the way to the ground, ties into that other one. Goes, but it goes up. It snapped up there, comes down to here. Amazing. Hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday, their weekend. I am, believe it or not. Got to go somewhere new. And I apologize if it's not popping for you, but I always say about new places, I just got done just explaining it. I never can really pay close attention to what I'm supposed to be doing because I get so zoned into everything around me. And I don't know. Other than that, I get lost in a new area, like in a good way. Now, yeah, give or take, you can call this an X, right there. And then here's a break. Goes down. I don't know what you would call it. All right, guys. I'm going to try to find another trail. I'm back at my truck. So, I'll see you on the next one. Appreciate you guys following along. I'll see you on the next go around. Peace.